Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Normally my readings are not date or time specific. This series of readings is. It is the eclipse season edition. And for those of you who don't follow the astrology that much, please note that the full moon coming up is in the sign of Libra on March 25th. And it's a lunar eclipse. And then 2 weeks later, on April 8th, we have the new moon in Aries with a solar eclipse. And the reason why I'm dedicating this series of readings to the eclipse season is because it's occurring on the relationship axis on the astrological wheel. Okay, Aries is opposite Libra. Aries is I am. Libra is we are. And so I thought it would be helpful to do a little check-in. Where do things stand presently in our connections, and what might we expect during the eclipse season? So that's what we're going to look at. I'm pulling from Archangel Michael, Sword of Light Oracle, to activate the reading. Let's see what your message is from Archangel Michael. 22. Oh my gosh. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. I don't think it can get much more Libran than that. You are Venus ruled if you're here as the Libra sun sign. Venus figures prominently in this lunation as well. She is going to actually have a beautiful geometry, a sextile, beautiful geometry with Jupiter just a day before the full moon. So lots of good luck, good fortune, good karma in our relationships coming up just before the peak of the full moon. So open your heart, card number 22. 22 is a master number. We don't reduce it. So a little extra added synchronicity there for some of you. And if you are here watching for a Libra, welcome. You may claim that energy as your own as well. This is an open your heart kind of eclipse season. Like open it, lest it be broken open, right? Okay, so I'm doing two different spreads than I normally do. I will tell you the positions, give you my general impressions. We'll get the details from the clarifiers. Let's go. Okay, so present energy between you and your beloved. You may be in no form of communication right now. You might be in some form of separation, and or you may both be operating just on intuition as you move. What is happening? Everyone keeps getting this Ten of Swords. So I'm going to talk about it in a second. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so something's shifting here, and in a big way. This side of the spread is for those of you watching, regardless of sun sign. Doesn't matter, because I'm channeling energy from those of you watching. That's just how my tarot works. This side is your divine counterpart. So what's happening is I'm feeling like there's like some form of separation. And or no communication or limited communication, or maybe even something that's being withheld communication wise. So where are you at right now? Those of you who are here watching, there has been some form of a painful ending. I feel like you have been laid out by something that happened between you and your person. And I do feel like this person, where are they in their mind right now? What's their present experience? Three of Wands. There's something they're anticipating, waiting for, maybe even trying to manifest. For you, your karmic challenge is keeping hope alive, right? Because whatever it is that has happened, like I said, a little devastating here, it's hard to keep hope alive. So your karmic challenge is surrounding your belief that the universe has your back, will grant the wish, will make the dream come true, will sprinkle a little miracle on site if needed. And your person's karmic challenge is around constructs of commitment, a conventional committed relationship, right? The vows we make and take, how we honor our obligations. And it might be that they have some karmic challenge around their belief structures, around that particular C word, okay? The opportunity is coming from divine masculine energy, and divine guidance is telling you someone's coming back around. So what I'm seeing is no communication between you. Opportunity is for divine masculine to take the lead. Here they are, presently kind of waiting on something to come to them. We will look at what that's about, but the opportunity is for them to take the action and initiative, and then divine guidance is letting you know someone may be coming back around that you thought was dead and gone. And I don't mean literally, I mean the connection between you. So let's jump in, Libra, and get the details. High Priestess, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like the last communication you had was kind of threw you off the scent. It was probably something optimistic, lighthearted, maybe flirtatious, and then, you know, definitely a beautiful love connection here. Feeling the energy of the Ace of Cups, this love of a lifetime, or one true love, or the one in terms of something more long-term or committed. But Death card underneath. The Death card isn't always about something ending, but in this case, I feel like something sort of got left on the cutting room floor. And ever since this last communication, there's been no communication, or very little communication, or communication that's been maybe surface level, not real deep. But because I'm looking at where you are right now with this Ten of Swords, I am feeling the Death card more in terms of something final. So I can imagine that that is difficult to deal with and keep some hope around. So let's see your Ten of Swords. Yeah, certainly has sent you within, has, you know, created some walls, guardedness, things moving very slowly, if at all. So I'm feeling the Knight of Pentacles. Even if something is approaching you slowly, there's no room for it. You're kind of blocked off, and very possibly legitimately so. So I'm not passing any judgment whatsoever, but I feel in the face of this situation, you're kind of closed off, and therefore anything that's coming towards you might be moving too slowly and therefore too late, because what I'm seeing here with this is Jupiter, by the way, with the Wheel of Fortune, is almost as if your outlook is, well, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If this person wants me, they'll show up. They'll make an offer. So I have a feeling that it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, because when we're laid out, when we're devastated by something, or something comes up that we don't see coming and hurts to this degree, and is that final to that degree, it is sort of like we instinctively, so it's not just you, it's all of us, it's human nature to just kind of like close ranks around our heart. And then, you know, when something doesn't come toward us quick, fast, and in a hurry, we tend to look at it as if it's not meant to be, right? That saying, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. That's what I'm feeling here. So let's look at your person with the Three of Wands. Wow. It is something they're trying to manifest. I feel like this person doesn't think they have enough to offer you. I feel like it's their self-esteem that's the problem, right? Because we have two cards of manifestation, essentially. One in conscious awareness. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, for those of you who are new, I'm tapping into unconscious awareness or something playing out behind the scenes. So in this case, with the Magician, this person's trying to, you know, gather up their sense of mastery to feel effective in creating and in, you know, and manifesting their desired outcome. But on some level, they're not on solid ground. This is somebody who feels sort of adrift. maybe has some self-esteem issues, maybe is financially unstable or doesn't feel they have enough to offer you. And so with Temperance, it's like a wait and see. So I'm not exactly clear what's being manifested, other than with Temperance, it is a card of self-control and restraint. Let me just keep everything balanced and humming along right now, because in time, all energies do come into flow and balance. And it feels like maybe that's what they're trying to manifest, and that's what they're waiting for. So whether they're waiting for the fruits of their manifestation labor, or whether they're waiting for an opportunity, I'm not clear yet, but we'll get there in a second. So let's look at your karmic challenge here with the Star. 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So what it looks like to me is your challenge is around the having faith that you will reconcile, being able to persevere and push through when things feel like the deck is stacked against you. It's exhausting, it's stressful. But with the 9 of Wands, there's no quit. There's this energy of, I will push through. I will not give up. So there are the competing ideas. If you want reconciliation, you can't lose hope. You got to kind of push through. So that's the karmic challenge you're working on. How do you get there? 7 of Wands. You take a stand for what you want. Sometimes the 7 of Wands is defensive. Sometimes it's resistant. But in this case, based on the cards that are coming out, I'm saying what needs to rise up within you is an, oh, hell no. I know what I want. I know what I'm worth. I know what I deserve. A little bit of a different energy than that really laid me out and I'm just going to shut down. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is real. I'm not saying it's not real, but it may be impacting what's trying to come toward you. And so your karmic challenge is letting that energy rise up within you that says, oh no, I want the cause for celebration. I want reconciliation. I want unity. I want joy. I want all of it. And I'm not giving up till I get it. And sometimes we get that sense that, oh no, this thing is DOA. It's dead as a doornail, right? There's no reviving it. But I'm looking at something where there's an Ace of Cups front and center in this reading. So it's in a real powerful position and tells me that you didn't hallucinate it. The connection is real. Something happened. I can see that here. It's going to be different for all of you. It's a general reading, not a private reading. And your person is waiting for, it feels to me like they're waiting for an opportunity to take some form of action. That's what they're manifesting right now, keeping the lid on things, trying to exercise self-control and restraint. But soon the opportunity will present itself. So let's go to our Hierophant for your person's karmic challenge. 3 of Wands. Wow. Emperor. Are you seeing it? 10 of Pentacles. This person's karmic challenge is all around marriage, commitment, long-term relationships, building a life with someone. They want it, but they have a karmic challenge around it, which likely means that they struggle a bit. They get a little commitment phobic or triggered even, but it's not because they don't want it. There's some insecurity around it. Do I have enough to offer? Could I support a family? And I know that sounds sexist and old schooly, but people still think that way. They really do, of all ages. And so, I mean, I know people in their 20s and 30s that think this way. So I'm trying to say that you have to give some consideration that maybe when things get pretty close to going to the next level, you may be dealing with somebody who doesn't believe they have enough to offer you, and therefore something flakes out, something flames out, something gets said or done. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You get hurt and wounded, you shut down, boom, there we are. So Spirit's now talking to you about an opportunity here with regard to the Emperor. and the Empress. That is Venus, by the way, Taurus and Libra. Here is a very sacred bond. I'm getting twin flame vibes for some of you, and because I'm seeing the patterns of the in and out and the highs and lows, that's very kind of stereotypically twin flamey, but wow, yes, Justice and the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever the opportunity is here, is for here, it's definitely going to bring in some balance, some harmony, some fairness, a level playing field, and then it's just kind of going to unfold organically. So the Seven of Pentacles reminds us that, you know, the day you plant the seed is not the day the garden grows. How many times have you long-term followers heard me say that? Like a million, right? But it's a good mantra. It's like, oh, that's what the Seven of Pentacles is telling me. I still have a responsibility to take care of that plot of land and to till the soil and nurture it and fertilize it and shield it from the harsh elements of the big bad world out there. But in time, what I've planted will begin to pop up, will sprout, will grow. It just takes time. Now, the opportunity here is for the connection. And because we're leading with divine masculine energy, I think the initiation comes from divine masculine energy. And brings in an opportunity for harmony, for balance, as I said, for fairness. And then everything from there sort of begins to unfold a little organically. It's not something that can be pushed. Your divine guidance is the Knight of Wands. To me, the Knight of Wands is someone coming back. Wow. Someone who's done in this moment where there has been like separation or not a lot of communication, more time apart than together. Whoever this person is that's coming back, and I feel it's a divine masculine, is coming back having really done some inner work, has been on a bit of a journey, comes back with awareness that you kind of got to talk about what you agree on. How are you mutually invested in the connection? Do you each have enough to offer each other? Where's the reciprocity so that things aren't so one-sided? Because now I'm getting the opinion that maybe, or not an opinion, a feeling that maybe that's what happened here, is things got a little one-sided. Because if you're dealing with somebody who gets easily triggered by up-leveling a relationship or talking about the future or wondering or curious, did you ever think about marriage? Do you want to spend your life like, you know, what do you see for your future? Some people go, "Rawr," right? They just get up on their hind legs and run away, which can really hurt and be shocking. So what I'm feeling here is I'm looking at a situation where maybe that's part of a pattern. And so this person comes in, not so much impulsively, but with great passion, a sense of, yeah, I know what I need to bring to the table. And I can do it. I've taken a hardcore, close look at myself. I get it. I understand what this is about now. For me, in terms of any relationship, not necessarily just this one, but it feels to me like this is a pattern for this person. And maybe they come and go and come and go. And now they're coming to stay and to have an open dialogue about what it would take to continue this connection. What do you need? What do I need? How can we support each other? How can we be mutually invested in this connection to a degree that feels fair, balanced, reciprocal? Really interesting reading, Libra, since this is Libra 2. I kind of like it a lot for you. Yeah, there's been a struggle here, for sure. That's why you're being guided to open your heart. No one's perfect, not you, not them. Don't judge. No reason for that. I'm going to give you the astrology. Before I do that, two things. First is the link to the extended is in the description box below. It's in the first sentence. But the extendeds have changed a little bit. So if this is your first time here since I started this eclipse season series, let me tell you why it's changed a little bit. people have been asking me repeatedly in the comments, or at least expressing to me, that it's hard to justify the one-off extendeds, right? I buy it, it's one-off, it goes away 30 days later, and that's all I got for my 10 bucks. So I figured out a way to give you more readings for the price of one. So the price went up just a little teeny tiny bit to handle the service fee of what I have to do to put it all together. But you will now get the Libra reading today and instant access to all the Libra readings that have already been uploaded, the extendeds, on that platform, and all the future ones to come, provided your account is up to date. You'll get all the new moon readings. You will get all the full moon readings. There's one coming up this weekend, okay? You'll get all the monthly energy updates. So please click the link and read about it, and you can decide if it's right for you or not. You can cancel at any time, but the only way I could give you more bang for your buck, so to speak, was to package it, okay? So I'm doing that at a ridiculous price for those of you who have been asking for more for less, and I hope you feel as good about it as I feel delivering it. Some people don't like a monthly situation. That's why I say go in, tour around. You can cancel at any time right there in the platform, easy peasy. Okay, so I want to let you know that. And so if you've enjoyed this reading, by all means, like, share if you feel called to do so to someone who you feel may benefit from this message, and then definitely subscribe below. Help me get the messages out to other people just like you who are definitely in need of them, especially as things ramp up all across the world. We're all going through difficult things globally. In our communities, in our cities, towns, states, countries. Whew. So, yeah, let's support each other. Here you go. High Priestess is Pisces. We've got Aries, Leo, Sag in our Page of Wands, Scorpio energy in the Death card. Over here we have Virgo in the Knight of Pentacles, Jupiter, as I said, in the Wheel of Fortune, which rules Sagittarius. More Sagittarius in the Temperance card. Mercury here in the Magician, which rules Virgo and Gemini. The Star is Aquarian energy. We have Taurus in the Hierophant. The Emperor comes out twice. That's Aries. And Aries, by the way, is just now moving into Pisces. Not Aries, Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, is moving into Pisces. So a lot of our temper is going to be submerged, right? Is going to be softened. Perfect time, right? Take the edge off temper, take the edge off explosiveness, take the edge off things that sort of build up and feel like it's about to explode. We could all use a little bit of that. Venus here in the Empress, Taurus and Libra, Libra in the Justice card. That's what I have for you. I'm heading to the extended. The extended reading is going to be a little different. It's all about the eclipse and what you might expect in this connection, because this is sort of where things stand. What might you go through during eclipse season? So I'll see you there. Bye for now.